Hey there, funnel builders. How are you doing? Mike here from Sell Your Service. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are watching the replay, let me know in the comments down below and just type the word replay or type the word something like focus, or reset or pivot or something just to know so I know that you are watching the replay. If you're watching live, say hello. It's only going to be a little short video. Let me make sure I've got the comments turned on here. So tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I have got a workshop that I'm going to be running. It's a 2-hour workshop where I am going to be, let me throw this up. Cool. So here we go. Tomorrow, this is it here, the Focus Reset Pivot. I'm doing it inside Facebook. If people want to check that out, it's going to be at 2 o'clock tomorrow. I'm also going to be doing it on YouTube. So you can watch it wherever you want. So first of all, you can click set reminder here. And that'll mean that you're able to set a reminder for like the workshop that's coming up tomorrow. It's at 2 o'clock UK time, which is about 26 hours time. It's about 11 o'clock here in the UK right now as I do this live. So at 2 o'clock UK tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a workshop free, completely no opt-in, no bullshit, no nothing. It's either going to be in the Facebook group. So I'm going to be doing it live in the Facebook group. Hey, Pete, how's it going? Glad you're joining me, buddy. I'm either going to be doing it in the Facebook group or via YouTube, so you can choose which, whichever method that you want to run it through. I don't mind. There's no signups, no nothing. Like I said, it's going to be about 2 hours. It's going to be pretty hefty. Mike, the moment I met you, I knew I'd always love you. You too, Lee. We've just got, there's something about us, bud. Free, completely free, buddy. Yep. So yes, Mark, completely free. This is basically all right. Let me bring it back to camera. Hey, Mark, how you doing? By the way, it's good to see you, man. So, look, I had to be really kind of conscious and careful of how I was gonna kind of hey, David, how's it going? I had to be really conscious. Nick, how's it going? Replay, absolutely. Yep, it'll absolutely be a replay. It's just going to be some 2-hour content that I'm going to push out. I'll probably record it and cut it up, but I'll keep the replay on Facebook. I'll keep the replay on YouTube. So, like I said, I had to be really careful about this because there's a ton of shit kicking off just in general. We've talked about this market correction, this bit of revolution and reinvention, and also more people are working from home. And last week I had a little bit of a panic attack because I was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do next. It wasn't because I didn't know what to do. It's because I was like, there's so many things I want to do. I see this as a huge opportunity. No, Nick, you're my hero. So, and on the other side, I see a ton of stuff. I've got a special inbox designed to just collect like sales emails and promotional emails, and all of the regular big names are like, here's your coronavirus survival plan. Here's your COVID survival plan. Here's your COVID-19 growth plan. Here's what to do during a recession. Here's what to do during a market correction. And I was like, that's fine. And whatever. I personally didn't feel that was right to go after that. Personally, I kind of feel like it's using a very popular word and phrase in order to drive a bit of traffic. The technique I'm going to share with you, I've got my book here, is basically, when I want to bring this up to camera here, this is us here, right? We're freelancers, we're agencies, whatever. And we've also got like our own little market. We've got an offer or a brand. And right now we need to think about where are we going to like pivot? And that word you're going to hear a lot over the next few months, potentially in a couple of years, especially the next few weeks. Where do we pivot? And I think a lot of people are trying to address the very immediate and very public idea of what to do during a COVID or coronavirus or pandemic or whatever, potentially during a correction as well, or some kind of reinvention or whatever. Get a room. Never. Nick and I are very public about our love, as are me and Lee Jackson. And people are like, well, where do I pivot during this exact situation? And instead of telling you what to do during this exact situation, I want to share with you what you need to do during any situation where you begin to feel massively overwhelmed. Like I said, I had basically on Friday a bit of a panic attack. I was like, my list is, this is just the list here of stuff that I want to get done in the next few weeks, right? I was like, I don't know what to do. And I had a really good conversation with a coach of mine. I had a really good conversation with one of our, Mark, you are literally, BF helped your audience. You're basically, right, so you guys don't need to sign up anymore. Mark's basically told you what you need to do. BF helped your audience. That's exactly it. And that was it. That was basically the point that came up, Mark, was rather than try to think about where the opportunity is going to be, let's center it back to ourselves. So I'm going to share with you my process for finding out what I wanted to do next. First of all, I'm going to show you where you need to focus next, or more importantly, I'm going to show you how you can understand what you need to focus on next. It doesn't matter if you're a huge industry, a huge agency, a freelancer, small business, micro business, media company, publishing company, developer, it doesn't matter. This is going to help you understand what you need to focus on next. It's going to give you a bit of a reset. So you think, do you know what? A lot of this stuff I'm going to cut back. Like I said, this is going to be a 2-hour workshop. So this is going to be a big workshop. There's going to be worksheets and all sorts. It's not going to be a typical webinar where I'm going to be talking the entire time. There will be interaction. There'll be quiet time during like when we're actually going to do the work and stuff and start filling some stuff out. We might even try and get some people on and have a conversation and talk through those ideas. And then finally, you're going to have a better idea of what you need to pivot on next, both immediately during like the next few weeks and longer term. So that's going to be tomorrow. So what I want you to do is in fact, I'm going to take this link here. I've also sent out an email. So people have got if you get my emails, I've sent out an email. I'm going to take this and post that in there. That's the Facebook one. So what you can do is go ahead, go to that link, and then you can, that's on YouTube. And now I need to go to Facebook. Here we go. So what you can do is set a little reminder. So I'm going to put the link in Facebook here. There we go. And what this means is you can go in there, jump in, and set a reminder for tomorrow. If you're feeling at all overwhelmed, if you're feeling that this is all kind of kicking off and maybe you're not prepped to be able to deal with it, I promise you're going to be better equipped than you might think. And just like the referral code, I'll talk about this in a bit. Just like, by the way, guys, if you don't know Mark from the Service Design Show, if you want to listen to one of the fucking smartest people on the planet talk about service design and also see how he manages like the content publishing side of essentially his agency, you need to check out Mark at the Service Design Shows. Easily one of my favorite people in the world to talk to. So anyway, as Mark has mentioned, actually, it's basically BF helped your audience. And that is kind of the point. A big part of this is going to be, don't worry about where the market thinks it's moving. Don't worry about what the opportunities are or where we're supposed to be going or, what you're supposed to be taking advantage of next. I'm going to talk us through how we can center ourselves a little bit and begin kind of ignoring a lot of the noise and the panic that's going on. And then you can continue working on. And it might turn out that you think, actually, I'm doing everything the right way. I'm doing everything exactly as I need to. I'm aimed in the right direction. I'm focused in the right area. So let me go ahead and continue working on that. If so, awesome. You now know that that's the case. If not, it's going to give you a bit more cement grounding on actually where you need to focus on next. So again, a bit like this kind of model here, where we talk about pivoting either as a business model from freelancer through to agency through to like a scalable type business, or our market offer and brand. Pro tip, these are wrong. These are actually incorrect. I wrote these down because that's what most people think they need to be doing. They think they either need to change their model and they think, well, actually, I need to start becoming an agency or I need to become a scalable business or a publishing business or a media business. And we kind of go through that and we start down here and we think, yeah, I'm going to pivot myself. I'm going to pivot myself from here into one of these areas, or I'm going to look at what I'm serving at the moment, the market I'm serving, the offer that I'm putting out, the type of brand that I have, and they think I'm going to move that. And that's actually wrong. That's actually not what you should be doing. Instead, you need to have a better idea of where you are now. kind of the equivalent of people like, well, where do I need to go? In order to understand where you need to go and what you need to look at, you first need to actually look at like, where are you now? And we're going to center ourselves a little bit. So we're going to focus, pivot, and reset. Nick says exactly what I need right now. So many opportunities coming up and just overwhelmed with what direction to go in. It's bloody beautiful, mate. And I'm telling you, it's not because I've got all the answers. It's because I had a panic attack on Friday. I had a conversation with a few very, very smart people. I have an accountability group. And then I did some training with my coach. I was like, look, I need to do this otherwise. And he was like, let's work this out. We spent about 90 minutes, 2 hours going through this. And I was like, I know exactly what I need to focus on next. And that's what I'm kind of passing on to you guys. So yeah, go ahead, check it out, sign up. Like I said, there's no, I say sign up. There's no opt-ins or anything. There's no sign up. Go ahead and click get reminder. We're going to be doing it on Facebook and YouTube completely free. The replay will then just be going up. It'll be like live or whatever, however Facebook and YouTube kind of do that. And maybe I'll cut it up and kind of turn it into a product or a piece of content later or something. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, that'll be at 2:00 tomorrow. So that is about 27 hours roughly from now from live broadcasting. Thank you so much for checking out and seeing me. I hope to see you tomorrow. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Yeah, I'll speak to you guys later. Have courage, commit, take action. Cheers, guys. No worries.